Hi and welcome. I have no idea how this video is going to turn out or if it's going to even be aired. It's just something that I was called to do and then got confirmation to do, so I'm just going to go ahead and do this. This is a reading trying to connect with Gabby Petito, trying to connect with the spirit guides, angels, and ancestors for answers. On that note, I think I'm going to use the Heaven and Earth deck. Calling in spirit, angels, ancestors, spirit guides. So my husband has actually been following this case more than myself. I tend to not be able to watch the news much. I need to protect my energies and things of that nature, so I haven't watched everything that's going on. However, it is something that I've been through as far as domestic violence. I've been diagnosed with PTSD and lucky to be alive. I also have a very close friend that wasn't so lucky, and she is no longer with us. So this does touch home. It is, I have a 22-year-old daughter who that's kind of my biggest fear as far as her getting into a similar situation. I haven't gotten, my sleep has been broken, not because of this case or anything like that, just what's going on in my life right now. So I am on little to no sleep. I was laying in bed and I was just called to go ahead and do this reading. So I don't even know if I'm going to do a particular spread, if I'm going to just stick to, what I just want to see what comes out. So if it has me naturally doing the traditional spread that I do, I'm not sure what's going to happen in this video. So this is for answers and clarification. When it comes to Gabby, the first card out is the Moon. So the Moon represents the things that are hidden in the dark, secrets. Under the deck we have Temperance. Princess of Wands. I don't know when her birthday is or what her sign is as far as if she's under the fire element. Hmm. So here is the Four of Wands. This is in this card. It shows the door of the house with the arch, like this new beginning, or the home. It represents the home, and it can also be the marriage card. So this could be talking about the engagement. The Hierophant. So this is the past position. The Knight of Pentacles is under the deck. Queen of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. Justice. Hmm. So the Four of Pentacles is under the deck. This can be a card of being selfish and stingy. And Justice is coming out tipped more in reverse. This is the future position. I don't know if I want to leave it like we don't have justice yet, maybe. Is that what that's saying? Coming out sideways? So the Five of Cups in reverse. This is the advice position. So with it being in reverse, because this is the grieving card, grieving, loss, sadness. However, there are two cups behind what's under the deck and the Devil card. So this is under the deck for the whole reading, which doesn't surprise me. trying to just take this in, and I want to clarify. Now I'm trying to decide if I'm going to clarify every single card or if I should do the columns like I usually do. I need to clarify the court cards. Let me go ahead and do that. Let me clarify the Princess of Wands. I want to see what that is. So the Eight of Cups, walking away. My nose is itching. I don't know if she was trying to leave him, if the Princess of Wands is representing her. And then we have under the deck is the Seven of Swords. That's someone who's like deceiving. Let me clarify the Queen of Pentacles. Difficult decision that's refusing to be made, kind of thing, and the Ace of Wands. Having the inspiration to do so. This Queen of Pentacles is actually holding a wand as well. And there's a wand here. I feel like she was being torn because this is your spark of inspiration. I feel like she was very inspired to do her nomad channel, and she was being torn between, I mean, from what I recently learned was she had said in that, I was watching that video of the police video where she said he didn't believe she could do it. So it's something that she's very passionate about and working very hard, because the Queen of Pentacles is a hard worker. So, all right. Tell me about the Hierophant. Are both of these wanting to come out? King of Wands and the Tower. Okay, so let me see what's under the deck. The King of Wands is kind of my entrepreneur card, where we are starting our own business kind of thing. And then we've got the Tower here, and this is clarifying the Hierophant. The Hierophant can mean a couple different things. If it's around certain cards, it can mean challenging status quo, like basically doing something different than tradition. It can also mean some, traditions and something long lasting. Under the deck, we have Judgment. Judgment is answering the call in this sense of how I'm reading this was almost like she was feeling like this was her calling. This was going to be her passion and something that she wanted to do. However, he was not supporting that, and this was affecting her mood. This was basically what was tearing them apart and causing the fights. I feel like obviously he was threatened by that. So maybe this is her. If he's represented as her status quo, she was challenging that. She was challenging the relationship in the sense of that's what was causing the fights. Or here we have the Tower moment. She was being, this is all stuff everybody's already talked about and knows. I'm trying to get I don't know if this is some clarity on the situation. We have secrets, things that are hidden. We have the Justice card sideways. We have, our advice card is loss. And all of that, but in reverse. And then, so I don't know if she was realizing she wanted to leave him, or that, and then that's where because this might have been becoming something big to, and that's why he was threatened, you know, where this was becoming something that she knew it was her passion, she knew it was her calling, she was going to do good with it, and that is why it threatened him, because that was something that she could have on her own, a means to something that was going to bring her happiness. And that, you know, the Eight of Cups is when what we're dealing with isn't bringing us happiness. So, I mean, obviously he's, I feel like I want to have this, the bottom card out here, so I don't forget that that was there. Okay, let me clarify the moon. A heavy burden that we'll be able to let go of soon. Hopefully that means wherever this guy's hiding out at, he'll be found. What is under the deck? Star, having hope and faith. Wow. So I'm going to keep this out as well. All right, let me clarify the Justice card. So this is the willpower, movement, balancing yin and yang, your head and your heart. You know, this is kind of like success after a long and painful battle. So under the deck we have the Seven of Cups. This is projecting fears, having confusion. You know, there's different cups and you're not sure what's in it. Is it going to be something good? Is it going to be something bad? We've got a snake. There's a castle. So I feel like this is confusion, not knowing which way to move, possibly. I mean, in a sense, when this was coming out, you know, sideways, tipped like this, when this first came out, I was feeling like, okay, obviously that's talking about injustice for Gabby, but we already know that, and this is in my future position of there isn't justice yet. And then the advice is talking about, you know, this is crying and loss and pain, grieving. However, there are two cups here, so I feel like you know, the advice, this is saying that there's hope, that there are cups there. So let me go ahead and clarify that for the advice position. Oh, wow, the sun. Oh my goodness. The sun was kind of sideways as well. Like, oh my gosh. And then the Five of Cups is under the deck. So I don't know if this is like Gabby trying to tell us to not be sad and to not grieve, in a sense, to be happy, and maybe that the truth will be coming out. Because the Chariot card, I always nickname the cards, and that was always my time, the time is now card. Like, we've got the reins and we're going to get, like, we've got the willpower. So with Justice, that's clarifying justice. Like, the time is now. We're going to find him. And the Sun also is a clarifying card where it's bringing clarity. Like, the truth could come out. It's happiness and joy. So yeah, with this we've got the dealing with the devil and sorrow and grief. Um, I mean, a lot of this is showing kind of what the things that I've heard or seen, as far as, she was, you know, putting her attention on something that wasn't him and he didn't like it. Over here we have, the lies and deception, the thief in the night card, basically. And then this is the Princess of Wands, and then walking away with the, and this is another card that is actually cups, but he's got a wand with him. He's taking that action to leave what is no longer making him emotionally fulfilled. And I feel like that is the princess is like the page. So that would be the princess, or the page of wands is my ADD card, where we are exploring things and adventurous, and could be impulsive, but also it's almost like she, this could be the bud of that, like she's wanting to grow this more. I wonder if I should pull another deck. Alright, I think I'm going to clarify more, actually. I have a different deck in case the same card wants to come out. Okay, that wanted to come out in reverse. The King of Wands again. Okay, so possibly... And the Tower. You guys. Right here, I'm clarifying the first row, which is, I mean, they don't really look like rows anymore, but I use columns like this. I go this way and then this way. The King of Wands. And the Tower again. I'm going to put this here for a second. So this deck specifically has 2 cards for every king. And the Emperor as well. See, there's, well, let's see. Did I? Okay, so here's the King of Wands, the masculine King of Wands, and then here's the feminine King of Wands. So I just wanted to specify that the King of Wands came out in reverse. As you can see, the wand is the spark of inspiration. It's about, you know, being creative and things like that. So that's why that's my entrepreneur. I feel like he was putting out her spark, this Tower moment. He was not supportive in that, and that's probably what all the fighting was about. Let me go ahead and clarify the second row. The Hermit. What's under the deck? The Nine of Swords. Huh. I wonder if this is representing him at this time. Hiding and not wanting to face justice. This is sleepless nights, having anxiety and worry. And then the Hermit obviously is, it's talking about soul searching and things of that, but this literally could be talking about he's out by himself, hiding. So I'm going to keep these down here so we can keep putting this story together. Let me clarify the third column. The High Priestess. And Justice is under the deck. Okay, so let me set this to the side. I just already pulled the under the deck card, so I'm not going to pull that one, which I could peek at what it is. 5 of Wands. So conflict. The High Priestess is our gut, intuition. She's the one that can see behind the veil as well. This is my nickname for this card is the you know card. It's like, you know, in your gut what the answer is, type of card. And then Justice. So I feel like our advice on things think this is significant, this column. So if this column is representing him for the most part of, you know, being on the run and avoiding justice and hiding, you know, and maybe this is even his heavy burden that he's carrying and he's hiding and all of this. The heavy burden is dropped. So, and then we have the time is now with the chariot and the star card, with the hope and faith. I feel like this is telling us that he will be found soon. There is nowhere to go after the 10 instead of, you know, except for a new ace. So that's when you drop the heavy burden. So this is a completion of that. The star is giving hope and faith on what the fears and what's being hidden in the moon. This is the time is now card, the willpower, all of that. I'm wondering if the hermit is significant in any more ways than just him being out hiding by himself. If there is anything to do with water, or a lighthouse, if that ends up being anything. Maybe that's how he's finding food. I mean, I feel like if he's out anywhere, he's going to be recognized. So if he's hiding, he's fishing to eat. So maybe look somewhere where there's water. He'll get all eyes. Like, this is how he's feeling. Like, having the whole world is searching for him. This is, you know, the anxiety, sleepless nights. So, yeah, he's going to get caught soon with this, the star card and the time is now and the dropping the heavy burden. And then over here with kind of like wrapping up the reading, we ended with, under the deck was justice and the devil, and then, you know, grieving. So the devil is going to get justice in this, as far as he's going to get put away. He will have his chains, and maybe this is even showing that the clarity is going to come out on, like, this is him leaving her. Like, this is him leaving her after he killed her. And this is the clarity that's going to come out and show where she is, or, well, where he is now. Cards won't fit in the picture. And then even with the High Priestess, this is like the card. There is water in this with a boat. And then the Hermit card has water and a boat. So I feel like these could be significant of where he is. How to find him, in a sense. Mainly the reason I wanted to do the reading was for that kind of stuff. We already can make the cards fit for what she has already gone through, or how the relationship was going, or her doing her blog and all of that stuff. obviously there, I mean, we've got two tower cards. I mean, this has definitely been, there's grief and there's injustice right now. I'm going to go ahead and pull one of these just for any positive messages from an oracle deck. I don't know, I was kind of feeling this one as well. Maybe I'll pull one from both and then I'll wrap this up. I feel like this might not even be representing her, because if this is my ADD card for being impulsive, I feel like he, if this is talking about his energy of being impulsive and harming her and then leaving her, I don't know. I mean, all of us know what happened. As far as, I just wanted to see if anything would come out for what is to come. And then again, kind of being pulled out of bed called to do this reading. So, and then I had clarification of why do I need to do, I'm being called to do the reading, and then I'm basically arguing with myself or with spirit, whatever's going on, of why do I need to do the reading right now unless it's 11 o'clock. You know, I'm saying to myself in my head of, you know, that's when the veil is the thinnest, and I look at the clock and it was exactly 11 o'clock. So I pulled myself out of bed because this was something that I needed to do. And I'm just trying to go with what I feel as far as the decks I'm being called to and things of that nature. I'm not trying to in any way disrespect the family. I just was literally felt like I was called out of bed to do this. So I'm hoping this maybe just brings information. If he's near water, on a boat, and any other messages for this reading. Under the deck is past lives. Release your past life karma. You are an old soul with deep wisdom. Healing your past lives will raise your vibration. And then we have gentleness. Be kind to yourself and others. Honor your gentleness. Speak words of love. Very beautiful. I feel like that's what these two would say together. You know, be gentle to yourself. Don't grieve too much. um, and try to find the joy and happiness and comfort. All right, let's see if there's anything in this deck. Any other messages for this reading? I need to peek at what that is. Mystic Meadow, Sanctuary. A rabbit and a fox and a bear. I'm going to keep going until one actually comes out. Oh, and then underneath the deck of that was chaos. I wonder if that's meaning like maybe her sanctuary turned into chaos. This is almost like the same as a tower card with the lightning, and tower means chaos. Refuge. Enchanted Fern Grotto. And then there's water here. I feel like wherever they feel like he's hiding, they should look to water. And then we have Sanctuary under the deck. Refuge and Sanctuary. My eye keeps getting drawn to the fox because this, in an animal deck of this, that it's like a fox. The person who's being sly is a fox. Someone who's deceiving. I feel like he's seeking refuge in an area of water. And, it's not like he can really like just hop on down to the store where the entire world knows his face now. So if he's feeding himself, possibly, I feel like he's fishing, and I feel like he's near water. I feel like this will be coming to an end soon, as far as hopefully them locating him. Justice will be served as much as it can be in this situation. I think I'm going to go ahead and I don't know. I think I'm going to wrap this up. I want to keep going because it's like I just want to like show me where he is. Yeah. All eyes are on him, and he is hiding. We've got the moon. The center row is like the future, the heart of the reading, and then the future. So this is like the most important. This is a bit of advice. This is kind of what's already happened or is currently happening. I wanted to say too, because the Nine of Pentacles is almost like the mother card in a sense. Not like I don't mean like the Empress, like where it's like Mother Nature and mothering energy. I mean like she's kind of like the working mom. So I don't know if his mom is going to play a role in this when some of the stuff comes out, where she is not wanting to make a difficult decision. She's refusing to see that. I don't know if she's learned something out of this and is struggling with that decision, trying to protect her child, but also, knowing what's right. They're definitely coming for him. And then with the star, that brings me hope that he will be found. And then with that being the 10, that also makes me feel like he'll be found. That this will be wrapping up soon. So I guess I like how the justice card is kind of sideways here, where we're in limbo and there hasn't been justice yet, but over here for the final justice card, it is in the upright position, so that brings hope as well. And then the sun card. And I feel like this right here, when it comes to the advice, I don't think this is advice on authorities to find him. I feel like this is her advice to those that are grieving her, because this is the grieving card. It is in reverse. It is her saying, this is her message saying, be kind to yourself. Speak words of love, honor your gentleness. Like, she's wanting you to be, if you're feeling like you're blaming yourself in this, or if you're feeling whatever, to those maybe that have been close to the case or involved in the case, or anything like that, to be gentle to yourself and to find comfort and joy. And maybe this is her trying to communicate. Maybe someone's been having dreams or things like that. Because that's going between the veil. That's what I was talking about, like where I was called to do this reading at 11 o'clock. Maybe this is letting me know that I'm supposed to be saying that there's justice will come. You'll find him near water. I don't know. I'm just trying to read what I'm feeling and being called to, and what the cards are saying. All right, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. This picture is just stunning. It makes me feel like this is her in peace. She's safe now. She's at peace. She's okay. And she's letting us all know to be gentle on ourselves. It's kind of captivated the entire world with this story. And I feel like this was her way of coming through, in a sense. I don't know. I feel honored that I was called to the reading, and definitely hope he is located soon so the parents can have justice. And all right, I'm going to close this out. If anything else happens or comes out to where I'm feel like I need to do another one of these, or if they end up finding him near water, I'll come back on and do another video as far as that goes. But I might even want to look up what their birthdays are to know their signs. There's a lot of major arcana cards here, though. Actually, kind of want to look at that. Yeah. Even the star card that's giving us the hope and faith that, we'll locate him has the star always has water, but I'm getting this feeling of he's near water. I mean, here's this person walking near water. He's down at a bank. He's near water. Water, water. All right, I'm going to close this out. Thank you guys for checking out this reading, and let's all just keep positive thoughts and energy and our eyes open. I mean, the entire world. I feel like I wish they could let us all loose to go look for this guy. All right, with that, I will see you guys in my next reading. Thank you.